Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. Ride-hailing company Grab continues to implement unfair charges according to one TNVS group. Laban TNVS President June De Leon told Radyo 5 that Grab provides its drivers with benefits. However, this is offset by the company's high commission rate. The group also claims that surge fees go straight to Grab.
Sa side ng TNVS ay mababa pa yung pamasahe. Siyempre sa side naman po ng mga pasahero ay natataasan sila. Kaya naguguluhan din po kami kung ano bang ginagawa ng Grab Philippines dito kung paano sila maningil sa mga commuters. Dahil sa taas ng gasolina, wag sana silang magtaas ng komisyon at ibaba pa sana.
De Leon also claimed that drivers who object to Grab's policy are automatically banned from using the platform. Because of this, the group is again calling out to the LTFRB to step in and exercise its regulatory power.
Panawagan natin sa LTFRB, pakialaman na rin, sana i-regulate din ng LTFRB ang komisyon ng Transport Network Company para kahit papano maproteksyonan yung mga driver na hindi sila basta-basta magtaas kung kailan nila gusto.
The Department of Agriculture is standing by its decision to extend tariff cuts for several commodities. Shyla Francisco with the details.
Pork products like lechon and ham are staples during Noche Buena season. But based on the Agriculture Department's latest price monitoring, pork prices remain high. Liempo still costs close to 400 pesos per kilo, while pork shoulder could cost up to 330 pesos. The DA, though, is hopeful that prices will not increase further, especially after President Bongbong Marcos approved the NEDA Board's recommendation to extend Executive Order 171, which lowers tariff for imported pork and other agricultural products. Aside from pork, lower tariff will be retained for rice and corn, while coal will have 0% tax. With this, importers are expected to bring in more of these products to the country at lower prices.
Yun talaga ang ating target, no? To really increase production, supplement it only with importation para nga at the most ma-stabilize natin ang prices. Siguro this is just a very rough projection, no?
While it is good news for consumers, it's a different story for local producers. The Agricultural Sector Alliance of the Philippines says even with the EO in effect, prices remain high. They say some producers are discouraged to expand production due to the expected flood of imports.
So nalulugi na maraming magbababoy natin sa kasalukuyan. At ito pa nga ang ika ngay naging papasko sa mga magbababoy. At mas marami ang magtatanggal ng pag-aalaga, walang mag-i-expand.
The group says they plan to appeal this to President Marcos. The DA, however, defended the EO, clarifying they are still prioritizing local production. They are just resorting to importation to supplement local supply, which is plagued by several challenges.
Kailangan talaga natin itong balansehin kasi kung dumagsa ang bagyo at the time of the harvest, and what we don't want to see are people suffering because, we will not be able to control the rise of the prices. So, rest assured na yung pag-import natin nitong mga produkto na nabanggit sa 171 is really just for us to be able to stabilize.
The DA also expects increase in production next year amid higher budget. The agency assures the public that there are no expected shortage in some products next year.
First time that we'll be seeing significant increase in the budget of the Department of Agriculture by more than 40%. You will see significant increases sa budget which will be translated into higher production for next year.
Shyla Francisco, we are One News.
And the death of Communist Party of the Philippines founder Joma Sison does not automatically mean an end to the communist insurgencies in the country, according to a former political advisor. Speaking to the chiefs, former presidential advisor for political affairs Ronald Llamas said that Sison's death will give way for the rise of other CPP leaders. Llamas also doubts whether the peace process between the government and communist rebel groups will resume, since President Bongbong Marcos has yet to categorically address the issue.
Siguro yun ang isang problema ngayon dahil wala man lang indications kung ano ba yung attitude, yung kondukta ng present government sa usapin ng peace process. No, yun yung hindi pa natin nakikita. Lalo na yung lumala dahil yung isa sa mga nagja-jumpstart ng peace process pag nag-i-stall si Joma ay nawala na.
Meanwhile, Renato Reyes, the Secretary General of militant group BAYAN, echoed the same sentiment. He said that President Marcos should make his stance on the issue of armed struggle more clear.
Is he prepared to fight all these conflicts on different fronts for the next 6 years? Or will he reconsider, draft a clear policy on how to address the peace negotiations and how to address the insurgency, and then sit down and get to work? Siya yung pinaka-importante kasi siya yung magsiset ng policy Dapat susundin siya ng AFP, dapat susundin siya ng DND, dapat susundin siya ng security sector, kung ano yung magiging poll niya pagdating sa usapin ito, and yet we have not heard it.
We're gonna pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Let's check in on some other stories from around the world. Former film producer Harvey Weinstein has been found guilty of 3 of 7 counts of rape and sexual assault. Weinstein is already serving 23 years in prison after being convicted of sexual misconduct in the state of New York. Thai military officials are now searching for 33 Marines who went missing after their ship sank overnight along the Gulf of Thailand. 3 Navy vessels and 2 helicopters have been deployed to help with the search and rescue. The Thai Navy said that the ship capsized after being hit by strong waves. The Ateneo Blue Eagles exacted revenge, dethroning the UP Fighting Maroons in the UAAP Season 85 Men's Basketball Finals. Marty Bautista with the story.
And it is official now. Ateneo's redemption tour is complete. Back as the kings of UAAP men's basketball.
The Ateneo Blue Eagles regained the UAAP men's basketball throne after beating the UP Fighting Maroons in a do-or-die Game 3, 75-68.
This is it intentionally. Oh! An unbelievable shot!
UP was trailing by just 3 points in the final 12 seconds after a desperation 3 by Harold Alarcon, 70-67. But BJ Andrade's 2 clutch free throws in the ensuing possession effectively assured Ateneo's win. The Blue Eagles, who led the entire game, was ahead by as many as 20 points until UP slowly chipped into the lead via furious rallies in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Ange Kouame, the finals MVP, led the way for Ateneo with 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 blocks. He got support from Fortsky Padricao and Vince Gomez, who had 12 points apiece.
Maraming salamat sa lahat to the Ateneo community. I love you all. Ateneo, this is for you.
Players, it's about them. I'm proud of them. My joy in this championship is a reflection of their joy. And I'm just so grateful for their effort. And, I'm the lucky guy.
The Blue Eagles will celebrate the title with a bonfire at their Loyola Heights campus. Meanwhile, the UP crowd caught a final glimpse of graduating forward Zave Lucero in uniform after checking in the final second of the game to take a technical free throw. Lucero was out for Game 3 after suffering a torn ACL in the previous matchup. James Spencer tried to step in Lucero's absence with 14 points, while Alarcon and Henry Galinato added 12 points each.
I was just happy to be able to step on the court one more time. I didn't like the way that I thought I was going to leave things. Whether we were going to win or going to lose, I didn't want to check in for one last time, and just to hear the support from the crowd and the UP community was it warmed my heart for sure, and that's something I'll remember for the rest of my life too.
This is Ateneo's 4th championship in the last 5 years after clinching their 6th straight finals appearance. They're also the first team to win at least 1 title in the last 3 decades. For News 5, Marty Bautista, we are One News.
And here's a quick look at today's other top stories. The Social Welfare Department is offering free birth registrations for Indigenous people. This move aims to help more Indigenous people get access to social welfare programs and government services. The SEC, or Securities Exchange Commission, has opened a probe into possible insider trading concerning PLDT shares. This is after PLDT shares sold off on Friday ahead of the company's disclosure that it will be restructuring management after issues with the budget overrun. And a majority of Filipinos are entering the new year with hope, according to a survey by Pulse Asia. The survey states that 9 out of 10 Filipinos are hopeful for 2023. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.